See, one important thing before stepping into this process, I require you guys to learn about that. Okay. See, one important thing is, see, example, there are two important things, guys. Okay. So, amount received, received to your bank account from customer ABC. So here, what is the message you will get from a bank, guys? Message you will receive from a bank account. Message, is it debited or credited?
Credited.
Credited.
We will get a message stating that your account is credited with 1,000 rupees. 1,000 rupees from the bank side we will get. Okay. So here in the books of accounts. So what is the entry we will record for the same transaction? What is the entry we will record, guys?
Bank account
Bank
data
account.
to vendor ABC account.
Bank account debit ABC account. So your account is credited, right? But why are you debiting the bank? Why are you debiting the bank? You got a message with it is credited. But what you are doing here?
Debited.
As per
Debited.
nominal
No. See, the message you got from where? Is it got from company or bank?
bank.
See, books of accounts is quite opposite to the bank statement. So in the bank, they will debit or credit. They will debit ABC account debit to bank account. So what your customer bank account will be credited in the bank statement. The customer bank account will be credited. What is the customer bank account? Our company account. Clear? So from the bank side, what they're doing, they're debiting or crediting. Guys, see
They're
books of
crediting.
they're crediting. So what are the two aspects here? ABC. ABC is a from whom they receive the money, debit the receiver, from whom the amount money is getting received, ABC.
ABC
To whom the bank is giving, to whom the bank is giving that money,
for us.
our company
Customer.
bank account. So debit the receiver, credit the giver. To whom the account bank is giving the money here?
For us.
For
Company.
us. For us. So that's the reason whenever you're matching any data between the two important data, whenever you're matching the data, I always suggest don't compare debit with debit. So you need to compare debit in bank versus credit in GL. Credit in GL. Credit in bank versus debit in GL. So if there is a debit in the bank, that indicates, is it a payment or debit in the bank indicates, debit in the bank indicates, is it a payment or receipt, guys?
Payment. Receipt.
Payments. Debit in the bank,
Payments.
Debited.
payments, withdrawals, any bank charges, deductions, etc. So credit in the bank indicates receipts,
Receivables.
receipts,
Deposit.
deposit, deposits, interest received, commission received, etc. So debit in the bank indicates this. Okay, guys, clear? So this has to be keep in remember. So if your amount is getting credited, that means your bank balance will be added. If the amount is debited, your bank balance will be deducted. Amount added or deducted, guys? If it is debited,
Deducted.
Added.
correct. If it is added, if it is credited,
Added.
it will be added. Okay. So added, deducted. Guys, clear? Understand?
Yes.
Understood, guys? Okay. So this has to be keep remember when you see any debit in the bank, you need to match with the credit. Credit in the bank, you need to match with the debit. So people are coming, bro. In my previous, like, I got a message from bank which is credited, but why are you debiting here? Bank books of accounts is separate. Company books of accounts is separate. Company books we need to treat that as a debit. In bank books they will treat as credit. Why they are crediting? Bank is responsible to pay that money in the future or not, guys?
Yes.
Bank is whatever the money which is holding in your bank account, you want to send to someone, can you send or not?
Same.
Yes. So the bank is liable to pay that money to in the future. So that's the reason they are crediting. Okay, clear? For
Yes.
customers or customers in the bank are called well as sundry creditors. All the customers for the bank are sundry creditors. Why sundry creditors? Whatever the bank balance which is holding in the customer accounts are liable to pay to the customers in the future whenever it is required. Clear, guys? Please understand. I always suggest you need to match with debit and credit. Clear, guys? Okay. See, let's think about the beginning balance of this particular day. So let me create one bank ledger. Okay. What is this bank, guys? Bank name is Citibank. Okay. So what is the bank name? Citibank. So what is the account number? Here it is. What is the account number? This. Okay. So it will fall under which accounting category? Bank accounts. So what is the account number? This. And we have any IFSC code if required, you can add it or else save it. So the bank is belongs to which country? The bank is belongs to Argentina, I think so. ERS, Argentina. Okay. So Argentina. Which country, guys, it is? Argentina.
Okay.
So now, so this is the Argentina location. Bank, bank accounts. Argentina. Save it. Okay. See now, what is the first transaction in the bank account? So assume the opening balance of this bank account is how much, guys? What is this opening balance? Assume this date, you can take it out anything. So this opening balance as of this particular date is this is the balance. What is the opening balance of this account, guys? This is the balance. Is it a debit balance or credit balance?
Credit balance.
In our bank account, it should be debit. Okay. Bank account is debit balance. In the bank side, it is credit balance. Okay. Clear? Save this. Now let's move to the first entry, guys. So what is the entry which is happened in the bank first entry? The first entry is transfer to this owner. So is it a payment or receipt?
Payment.
Payment.
Is it a payment or receipt, guys?
Payment.
Payment.
So what is the amount it has been happened here? 1 lakh, 17 lakhs, sorry, 70 crores something. Okay. So 1750. So here, can you go and check what is the entry? It has been recorded in the GL side, this entry. So is it a debit or credit? Is it amount is received or paid, guys?
Paid.
See, if it is, you can understand the differences in the bank statement. So if the amount is paid to someone, they will mention that as a minus symbol. You can see that. See, the payment or receipt, guys.
Payment.
Payment.
Payment. So if that 3679.97 3679.97 this entry. So what is the posting key here? 50.
50.
50 posting key credit in the credit in the GL indicates is it a payment or receipt?
Receipt.
Payment or payment.
Payment.
Okay. So here, if any minus symbol indicates it is payment, but here is it a payment or receipt, guys?
Receipt.
It
Receipt.
is a receipt. Okay. So go to here. So which account we received the money? Citibank. Okay.
Citibank.
So who is the customer here? So in the
Owner.
real time it will be there, guys. No need of creating manually. There will be a direct customers. Okay. So there will be a customers in the real time. Already created the customer accounts. No need of creating manually from our side. Okay. So they are receiving the money from whom, transferring to, assume this is a customer. Okay. So they received the money from, there are two branches, Argentina, they received Cortiva, AgriScience, Argentino Line. So this is one of the customer assume. Okay. So from them, they received the money. Okay. So who is sundry debtors? Okay. So what is the money we received here?
175 to
Yeah, 175. So what is the money we received here? 175,000. So we need to, if required any commentaries to be updated, you can add that, or else in the narration column, you can give the description of this particular transaction details. Okay. So we received the money from here to here. So mention here. Okay. Save this request. So now let's move to the second transaction, guys. So is it a payment or receipt, guys? The dates I cannot able to change due to some licensing issues, guys. So is it a payment or receipt? It's a
receipt.
Receipt.
whom we received the money here. This is the customer name. Okay, it's clear. This is the customer transfer to this DSDE, this one customer. Okay, assume these are the, from them we received a money. So what is the name of them? It's a sundry debtor, say that. Okay, so what is the money we received here? We received of 1,52,000 this amount. Okay, save this. So if required to add the commentaries here, you can add transfer from this particular to this. So you can add this. Okay, save this request. And we can go to the next transaction. Is it a payment or receipt, guys? Yes, is
It's
it
a receipt.
Receipt.
okay? Is it a receipt? Okay. So what is the money? What is the money we received here? We received of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, this thing. Okay. So Citibank. So Citibank. So what is the closing? What is the money we received here? Sorry, we need to create a customer. Okay. So from whom we received the money, guys? This is the customer name. So try to create his customer. So in the real time, no need of creating, guys. Just I'm giving an example here. In the real time, it's already been created. No need of doing any creation from our side. Okay. Okay. So the next transaction is, it's a payment or receipt, guys? Yes, it's a payment.
Receipt.
It's a receipt. Okay. So we need to categorize that as a receipt only. So who is the, from whom, which customer we received? This is the customer name.
Molinos Agro.
Yeah. Molinos. This is the customer name, and you can debit what is the amount we received here. This amount. Okay.
05438.
Yeah, you can take it out. This. So this all the transactions they will record in the real time, guys. Just I'm showing from the basic things. Okay. So it will be done in the real time. Save this. And go to next transaction. So what is the same day this many transaction happen? We are doing reconciliation for only single day, guys, not for all the days. Okay. See Citibank is the customer name.
So,
Okay. Fine. So what is the next transaction? Transaction from receipt whom?
urgent
Trading,
trading.
trading SA. Okay. So which account we received the money? Urgent trading.
Yeah.
So save this. And what is the amount of this transaction? This transaction is related to this money. Okay. Save this. So if required, you can add the commentaries of this particular all this data, guys. Okay. Just for the reference. Okay. And this particular transaction, we received the money from whom?
Devin Simon.
Yeah, you can take it out. This. Okay. So what is the transaction amount here? This is the transaction amount. So this is the transaction amount, and we can take here. This is the detail. Okay. This is the details. So see, guys. So and the next transaction is this is payment to suppliers. Pago. This is the name, guys. Okay. So Citibank. This is the money. Okay. And what is the money they have been made here? 859. This amount. Save it. Okay. And we can take it out another transaction. So is it a receipt or payment, guys?
Payment.
Is it a
Sorry,
payment
receipt.
from same customer? Is it received? Create the same customer ID again. Do we need to create again, guys? Not required.
No.
So from the same customer, we receive the money. So we can take it as a this. Okay. And save it. Okay. And the next transaction is same customer. We are receiving the money, guys. No need of creating the ledgers again. Citibank. Your providers on account. Save it. Save it. And here we will have, if required, you can add this description to the point, guys. Okay. Many transactions with different line. So again, we have Citibank. Your providers on account. And what is the amount here, guys? So this is the description of this transaction. Okay, clear? So from same, or else you can take it as a Argentina also, guys. Pago providers. So this the same. Okay, here. Okay. See, again we receive the money from many invoices which is pending from them, guys. Citibank.
Bro, we will also have dollar transactions also, no?
So I'm not getting.
Won't we have dollar transactions?
Yeah, we can add in one account if required, but if we record separate, that will give us a better information about that. Okay. Clear? Okay, guys. So this is the transaction we recorded. Now let's move to this. So this customer name is here, it is changed. Okay. So just take it as Citibank. Okay. It existed, it seems. Okay. Yes. So this transaction is a payment or receipt, guys? The next transaction, is it a payment or receipt?
Payment.
Payment.
So regarding to what payment it is, we need to take payment or receipt, guys. So the payment is related to what? It's related to stamp tax on overdraft.
Stamp tax on overdraft.
Tax on. Okay. So it's an expenses or what it is?
Expenses.
Expenses.
Expenses. So what is the money we need to take it out here? 36. Sorry. Save it. Now again, we have one more transaction. It is related to interest sales. So is it an interest, guys? Okay, it's an interest. So Citibank interest on sales. Okay, indirect expenses. So what is the money here? Onto this thing, guys. Okay, save this. And another transaction, we have 47447400. To whom they made a payment, guys? They made a payment to this particular PayLink DataNet Pro. Okay, PayLink DataNet Pro. So who is the, if the payment is made, we need to take under sundry creditors. Okay, so what is the amount they made a payment here? 4700. Okay, clear? So again, is it a payment or receipt, guys?
Payment.
Is it a payment or receipt? Payment.
Payment.
Whom they made a transfer interbanking. So we have another branch in some way. So to for them, they have been transferred the money here. Okay, they have been transferred the money here. So interbanking, that is Argentina. See, Cotiva, Argentina, this one, this one. Okay, so we transfer the money to our another branch, the same organization. Okay, save this. So the next transaction is this to the same vendor, to the same party, they have been transferred the same money again. Citibank 41. This is the transaction details, guys. Okay, so this is the transaction details. So we have one more transaction to whom we made a payment. We made a payment to,
PayLink got it.
yeah, PayLink Auto. This thing.
Debit.
Auto debit it is, but the payment is made to whom? This Cotiva signs only, we can take it out, guys. Okay, so Cotiva agree signs only is been taken. Okay, so it is a auto payment. Okay, so like this. Okay, so what is the next payment, guys? Is it an interest? Interest on sales. So what is the interest on sales? So what is the amount they made a payment here? This amount. Okay, so this is the transaction which has been done. Say this. And another transaction is, this is the transaction to whom they made a payment, guys. What is this thing? Okay,
Infuse.
so this. And what is the payment amount here? 60. Yes, click on that. So another payment made to Citibank, Fortiva, resigns. So this is the amount savings. Okay. So what is the next transaction is related to? So this transaction is related to. So what is the tax by debit law? Tax by debit law. So it's an expenses or revenue. Expenses or revenue, guys. So expenses by debit law. So what is the money here? This is the 79 savings. Okay. And we made a payment, one more payment to Fortiva only. Okay, save this. And this is related to tax by credit law. Okay. Tax by credit law. There are different laws in the different organizations, guys. So according to that, they need to pay the money. So for that, they will make the payment. Okay. What is the next transaction? It is also made to the Fortiva only. Citibank, Fortiva. Let's keep on with this. See, Citibank, Fortiva. This is the amount they made the payment. Okay, so this is one transaction. Okay, so this is till here we made a transaction, guys. Now let's do the reconciliation, guys. Let's do the reconciliation. So how to do the reconciliation? So we have been discussed one reconciliation has to do in a day basis. Okay, so let's go to the banking activities. What are the banks we have, guys, here? How many banks is created here? Citibank, JP
Citibank,
Morgan.
CFC, JP Morgan.
Okay. So how many transactions are there? 34 transactions. 34 transactions. Okay, so 34 transactions. So how many credit count? How many credit count is here?
18.
18.
18. How many debit count here?
16.
16.
So is it matching with our total number of transactions?
Yes.
Yes, is it matching? You
Yeah.
can compare whether the total number of transaction is there or right. Okay, so click on that. So what is the bank balance here? Bank balance as per company. What is the money, guys?
33,303.
So what is the expected closing balance? This is the balance. Okay, so bank balance as per this. So now manual reconciliations. Okay, so manual reconciliations. So these are the deposits. These are the payments. These are the payments, these are the receipts. Let's go to the first transaction, which we done earlier, guys. So we need to check, so this transaction is reflecting in the bank or not, guys? So if you have a licensed version, guys, no need of doing manually. So you can directly import the bank statement. Okay. For this, we require a license. If you import automatic, if the transaction details are matching, automatic reconciliations will be done in the real time. So let's see manually how we need to do. So this transaction is related to 175 triple zero triple zero. So is it there in the bank statement? Yes. If it is there, we need to update the date. So here the date is different. Just go with the date whatever we updated when processing the transaction is. Clear? Understand, guys? So the second transaction is there or not? It's there. 152,242,202. So it's there or not, guys?
Yes.
So like this, manually we need to check if you want to perform the second, the third transaction is 129,169. So it is there in the bank statement. So we are updating the date. So the next transaction is 63,805,403, 438. Okay. So it is there. We are updating. So like this, we need to update the transaction details for each and every amount, guys. Okay. So we need to update the transaction details for each and every amount. Okay. Clear? Yes, understand?
Yes.
So see example here, I'm updating the dates. I checked all the dates are correct because I verified from the bank statement only. So so now comes to the payment also. It is there. Okay. So if you're updating the dates, that means both the details are matching. If the details are not matching, we will not update the date, guys. Yes. See, the date will not be updated. Even if it is the system done reconciliation, the date will not be updated. Okay. So what is the closing balance of the bank account as after books close? What is the closing balance, guys? What is the opening balance after this entry? What is the opening balance, guys? Next day is what is the closing balance of the first first second June? What is the closing balance? Here the closing balance will be the opening balance of next day. What is the opening balance here?
338,
Double three zero
383,
three
321.
33 crores, 38.
It's matching, guys.
Yes.
Okay, is it matching? Okay, so the next day again these transactions will be recorded and we will compare with this closing balance. Clear? Understand, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the closing balance of the first day? What is the opening balance? Opening balance we started with 4572 725088.22. We ended up with 330 383 321.925. Okay, clear? So first is matching, guys. So example here, this transaction is not matching. So our company books is showing how much money? Our company books is showing 330, 383, 321.95. But balance expected bank balance is showing how much? 7303, 383, 321.925. So why this money is not reflecting? So suppose it indicates that this transaction is not there in the bank statement. So it is showing the differences. So if you update, it indicates that the details are matched. Is understand?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Guys, see, if I update this, the transaction will goes to the matched status. Do we have any transactions pending without matching? Yes, without matching, do we have any transactions pending?
No.
Both are matching. So example, see, assume this transaction I did not updated a date. Okay, so now Is it included in unreconciled transaction, guys? Unreconciled is nothing but open item. So which open item we have? We have deposits or withdrawals. We have one withdrawal transaction which is not matching. So there is a differences 330383 321.925. So there is a difference of this particular transaction. Why? Because the transaction is not there in the bank, but it has been recorded in GL. So that's the reason our GL balance is showing more or bank balance is showing more, guys. Bank balance we have been recorded in the GL, but it is not been deducted in the bank statement. So in the bank statement, it is not been deducted. So bank balance is showing more or GL balance is showing more, guys. See, balance as per company books, it's less when compared to balance as per bank balances. Bank balance is showing more, GL balance is showing less because there is one withdrawal, that is the payment transaction is not being reflecting in the bank statement. Is clear?
Yes, bro.
So if you go on do this reconciliation, so available only in the books, not in the bank. Okay, available only in the books, not in the bank. So if you want to do, if you want to match that on example, next day it is reflected. See, now there is no transaction is left. Both balance as per company books and balance as per bank is matching. Is there any differences, guys?
No.
So if you have a licensed version, guys, no need of doing as I told you, we can directly click on this bank statement import. So we need to create a bank ledger. So based on that, creating the ledger name. So by using this file, licensing file, so we can directly upload the bank statement. So that the auto match, I manually uploaded the data, right? It can be done. So that's how in a companies, if you have 1 lakh of transactions in a day, all the transactions will get matched in the same way. Is clear?
Yes.
Is clear? Is understand, guys, this process?
Yes, bro.
So nowadays, if everything is been done through automated way, guys, so but performing manual will gives a better impact instead of doing it directly. Okay, so if you perform manually, that will gives a good knowledge instead of automatic way, guys. Okay, clear?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys. So this is about this topic, is it has been ended. So we'll start a fresh topic on tomorrow session, guys. Thank you.